Brokenness is often perceived as a sign of failure or an endpoint, but it holds a deeper, transformative potential. When life feels overwhelming and dreams appear shattered, these moments of despair serve as pivotal turning points. They force us to confront our vulnerabilities, reevaluate our priorities, and discover strength we didn't realize we possessed. Feeling broken isn't a defeat, it's a signal of growth and progress, a raw state where rebuilding and transformation become possible. These experiences, though painful, challenge us to rise above adversity and uncover the resilience needed to create a stronger, more purposeful version of ourselves. The feeling of being broken is not an isolated experience, it is something that connects us all. At various points in life, everyone encounters moments of despair, setbacks, or overwhelming challenges that seem insurmountable. This shared human condition reminds us that we are never truly alone in our struggles. Though it may feel isolating, brokenness is a universal thread that binds people across different paths and circumstances, serving as a reminder of the collective strength and resilience we all carry within. Brokenness is not a sign of failure, but an opportunity to view life from a new perspective. When dreams shatter or challenges feel overwhelming, it's a chance to redefine what those moments mean. Instead of seeing brokenness as the end, it can be reframed as the beginning of growth and transformation. These experiences offer a powerful lesson in resilience, encouraging us to rebuild stronger foundations and embrace change as a stepping stone to a better, more purposeful future. Challenges are the crucibles in which resilience is forged. When we face setbacks, hardships, or unexpected difficulties, they push us beyond our comfort zones and force us to adapt. These moments test our ability to persevere, think creatively, and remain determined in the face of adversity. They reveal strengths we may not have known we possessed and teach us that growth often comes from enduring and overcoming life's toughest trials. Each challenge serves as a reminder that resilience is not inherent but built through persistence and a willingness to confront obstacles head-on. The sense of isolation that comes with brokenness can feel overwhelming, as if no one else could possibly understand the depth of your pain. However, this feeling is an illusion. Every individual at some point in their life encounters moments of despair and hardship. These shared experiences of struggle connect us, even when it feels as though we are completely alone. Recognizing this universal truth can help to dissolve the isolating walls that brokenness builds, reminding us that others have walked similar paths and emerged stronger on the other side. When faced with overwhelming challenges, it's easy to become paralyzed by the enormity of the situation. The key to overcoming this feeling is to break down the problem into smaller, manageable parts. Instead of focusing on the entire obstacle, identify specific issues you can tackle one at a time. This approach helps regain a sense of control and clarity, enabling you to make progress steadily. By addressing each smaller problem, you build momentum, creating a chain of successes that will eventually lead to overcoming the larger challenge. This method transforms a daunting task into a series of achievable steps. Life's challenges can often feel like a vast mountain standing in front of us, daunting and insurmountable. However, just as a mountain is climbed step by step, so too is life's journey navigated one action at a time. Focusing on the next immediate step, rather than the peak at the summit, allows us to make steady progress. With each small step forward, we gain confidence, build resilience, and start to see how our efforts contribute to overcoming the greater challenge. The climb may be long and difficult, but by focusing on the next step, we make the impossible possible. Acceptance is the first crucial step toward healing and growth. It's not about giving up or resigning yourself to your current circumstances, rather, it's about acknowledging the reality of where you are right now. When you accept your situation, you release the grip of frustration and disappointment, freeing yourself to focus on proactive steps that can move you forward. This acceptance is an active decision. It allows you to face your challenges head on and find clarity amidst the chaos. By embracing where you are, you create the mental space needed to make positive changes and begin rebuilding with intention. Acceptance is not a passive state of resignation, but an active choice to engage with your current circumstances. It involves confronting reality with the intention of moving forward, rather than avoiding or denying the difficulties you face. This active engagement empowers you to take responsibility for your situation and find solutions that lead to improvement. By accepting where you are, you stop fighting against the present moment and start focusing on what can be done to create positive change. It's an intentional decision to act with purpose, transforming hardship into an opportunity for growth and progress. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but it doesn't have to define us. Instead of allowing it to consume us, we have the power to transform it into a catalyst for growth. When we face hardship, we can use that pain to fuel our drive for self-improvement. The lessons learned through suffering can shape our resilience, broaden our perspective, and deepen our understanding of ourselves. By embracing pain as part of our journey rather than something to avoid, we turn it into a powerful force that propels us toward becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing future challenges. Self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity, especially in times of hardship. When we feel broken or overwhelmed, it is easy to neglect our physical and emotional well-being. However, taking time to nurture ourselves is crucial for rebuilding our strength and resilience. Engaging in activities that rejuvenate us, whether through exercise, meditation, hobbies, or connecting with loved ones, helps restore balance and prepares us to face challenges with renewed energy. Prioritizing self-care isn't about indulgence, it's about creating healthy habits that support long-term well-being and fortify us against future struggles. The small, consistent actions we take each day have the power to build strength over time. Daily habits, whether it's prioritizing sleep, eating nourishing foods, or setting boundaries, contribute to our overall resilience. These habits, though seemingly simple, create a foundation that supports our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. By committing to practices that nurture us regularly, we build the inner strength needed to handle life's challenges. Strength doesn't come overnight, it's cultivated through the discipline of showing up for ourselves every day, making choices that align with our well-being, and continuously working toward growth. Emotional awareness is the foundation of emotional resilience. It involves recognizing and understanding our feelings without allowing them to control our actions. When we are aware of our emotions, we can make conscious decisions about how to respond, rather than reacting impulsively or being overwhelmed by negative feelings. This self-awareness enables us to process our emotions more effectively, helping us stay grounded and focused in difficult times. By acknowledging our emotions, we create space to learn from them and use that understanding to navigate challenges with clarity and intention. Building emotional discipline is about learning to manage your reactions, particularly in moments of stress or adversity. It's the practice of acknowledging your emotions without letting them dictate your behavior. This discipline requires self-control and mindfulness, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Over time, as you develop this skill, you begin to navigate challenges with a clearer perspective, making more informed decisions and remaining focused on your goals. Emotional discipline is not about suppressing feelings, but about finding balance and choosing how to engage with your emotions in a way that serves your well-being and progress. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life's journey, but they do not have to be viewed as obstacles. Instead, they can be seen as stepping stones, opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. Every challenge or failure carries valuable lessons that contribute to our personal development. When we approach setbacks with this mindset, we shift our perspective from frustration to opportunity. Each time we overcome a setback, we build resilience and gain insights that prepare us for future challenges. By embracing setbacks as part of our story, we find the strength to continue moving forward, knowing that every struggle is an essential step in the process of growth. Success is not a singular event or destination, but a continuous journey that requires effort, dedication, and resilience. It's about the process of pursuing your goals, learning from each experience, and growing through every challenge you encounter. Along the way, there will be setbacks, detours, and obstacles, but these are not signs of failure, they are part of the journey. True success is built through persistence, the ability to adapt, and the commitment to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. It's about maintaining focus on your purpose and trusting that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goals. Resilience is not just a concept, it's something that must be actively practiced, especially in times of difficulty. Resilience in action is about consistently showing up even when things feel overwhelming. It's about maintaining your focus and determination, taking deliberate steps to move forward despite adversity. Every time you choose to keep going, you build your capacity to handle life's challenges. This active resilience requires effort, but it also strengthens your ability to adapt and recover. It's about taking small, consistent actions that push you through the hardest moments, knowing that persistence and adaptability will ultimately lead to growth and success. Embracing the struggle is not about seeking pain or hardship, but about accepting that challenges are an essential part of growth. When we face difficulties, it's easy to want to avoid or escape them, but the struggle itself is where the transformation happens. By embracing the struggle, we allow ourselves to learn, adapt, and ultimately become stronger. Every obstacle we face offers valuable lessons that shape our character, build our resilience, and deepen our understanding of ourselves. Instead of resisting the tough moments, we can use them as fuel to propel ourselves forward, knowing that on the other side of struggle lies strength, wisdom, and the potential for greatness. Believing in your limitless potential means recognizing that your abilities are not confined to your current circumstances. It's about understanding that no matter where you start, you have the power to grow, adapt, and achieve great things. Your potential is shaped by your mindset, actions, and perseverance. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to push the boundaries of what you thought was possible. When you believe in your limitless potential, you unlock the capacity to overcome obstacles, pursue your dreams, and achieve goals that once seemed out of reach. The only true limits are the ones you impose on yourself, and by shifting your perspective, you can tap into an infinite well of possibility. Mindset is the foundation upon which everything is built. How you perceive yourself and your circumstances directly influences how you respond to challenges and setbacks. A positive, growth-oriented mindset allows you to view obstacles as opportunities rather than roadblocks. When you approach life with the belief that you can learn, adapt, and overcome, you are more likely to find solutions and move forward. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions, in turn, determine your outcomes. By cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges and focuses on progress, you set yourself up for success, regardless of the difficulties you may face along the way. Purpose is the driving force behind every step you take on your journey. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it fuels your determination, provides clarity in moments of doubt, and propels you forward even when the road gets tough. Purpose acts as a compass, guiding you through challenges and helping you stay focused on your long-term goals. It transforms everyday actions into meaningful steps towards something greater. Without purpose, progress can feel aimless, but with a strong sense of purpose, each effort becomes intentional, and each setback becomes a lesson rather than a defeat. Your purpose is what sustains you when the journey feels long, reminding you why you started and why you must continue moving forward. Your breakthrough is not some distant, elusive event. It's waiting for you just beyond the struggle. Every challenge you face, every setback you overcome, brings you one step closer to that moment of transformation. It's easy to feel discouraged when progress is slow or when it feels like you're not making headway. But often, breakthrough comes at the point when you least expect it, right after you've pushed through your toughest moments. The key is persistence, believing that no matter how hard things get, your breakthrough is on the horizon. Keep moving forward, stay focused on your goals, and trust that with each effort, you are moving closer to the breakthrough that will change everything. Embracing your brokenness is the first step toward healing and transformation. It's easy to view moments of difficulty and pain as signs of weakness, but in reality, they serve as powerful opportunities for growth. When you're broken, you're in a position to rebuild yourself stronger and more resilient than before. The process of embracing your brokenness involves accepting the pain and acknowledging the depth of your struggles without letting them define you. This acceptance allows you to let go of shame or self-doubt and instead use the experience as a foundation to rise again. By embracing your brokenness, you open the door to profound personal growth and the chance to create a stronger version of yourself. Struggle is often seen as something to avoid, but it is in our moments of struggle that we discover our true strength. When faced with challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed as if the weight of the world is too much to bear. However, every struggle carries with it an opportunity to develop resilience, patience, and endurance. It's through these difficult moments that we uncover our hidden capacities for perseverance. Struggle forces us to confront our limitations, to adapt, and to grow. Each obstacle we face has the potential to shape us into more capable and determined individuals. The strength that emerges from struggle is not the absence of difficulty, but the ability to face adversity and keep moving forward despite it. In moments of deep pain and struggle, it can feel as though we are completely alone, standing at the edge of an abyss with no one to understand or help. This feeling of isolation is one of the most challenging aspects of brokenness. We often convince ourselves that no one else has faced the same depth of despair, that our pain is unique and insurmountable. But the truth is, you are never truly alone. Every person who has achieved greatness, overcome obstacles, or found success has faced moments of brokenness. This shared human experience connects us all. By acknowledging that others have walked through similar struggles, you can begin to feel a sense of solidarity and support. In these moments, it's important to reach out, lean on others, and remember that there is strength in community. Even in the darkest times, you are part of a larger, interconnected human experience. The moment before transformation is often the hardest. It is the point at which you feel most broken, when everything seems to be falling apart and hope seems out of reach. This is the tipping point where everything feels uncertain and it seems like the end. But it is also the beginning of something powerful. Before any transformation can occur, the old must break down. The discomfort, the pain, and the struggle are the signs that change is on the horizon. It is during these moments of vulnerability that your potential for growth is at its peak. The key is to recognize that this is not the end of your story, but the moment just before the breakthrough. Embrace the discomfort, trust the process, and have faith that the transformation you are going through is leading you to a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Overwhelm is a common response when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. When everything feels like it's falling apart, it can be difficult to know where to begin. The magnitude of the obstacles in front of you may feel paralyzing, and it's easy to become lost in the enormity of the situation. However, the key to overcoming overwhelm lies in breaking things down into manageable pieces. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, focus on one small task at a time. This approach restores a sense of control and clarity. Each step forward, no matter how small, creates momentum and gradually eases the burden. By focusing on what you can do right now, you prevent yourself from becoming swallowed up by the weight of everything. Overcoming overwhelm is about shifting your focus from the big picture to the small, actionable steps that lead you forward. Healing begins with acceptance. When faced with difficult situations or moments of brokenness, it is easy to resist the reality of where you are, to fight against the pain, the fear, or the sense of failure. However, true healing starts when you stop denying your circumstances and begin to accept them. This acceptance does not mean giving up or resigning yourself to a life of struggle. Rather, it is about acknowledging where you are right now without judgment or self-criticism. By accepting your current reality, you free yourself from the burden of fighting against it. Acceptance is the first step toward change, as it allows you to clearly see what needs to be done to move forward. It is through acceptance that you create space for healing, growth, and transformation, and it empowers you to take control of your future despite the pain or setbacks you may have faced. Building resilience takes effort. Resilience is not something that comes naturally in moments of hardship. It is something you develop through consistent practice and intentional action. It requires you to face difficulties head on, to stretch beyond your comfort zone, and to confront adversity with determination. Each challenge you encounter is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. The key is to respond with a mindset of growth and learning. Every setback, every obstacle is a chance to build mental and emotional strength. Just like physical muscles need regular training to grow stronger, resilience requires you to actively engage with the struggles you face. It may be difficult at first, but over time, your ability to bounce back from adversity will increase. Resilience is built through small, everyday efforts taking care of yourself, setting boundaries, seeking support, and maintaining a positive outlook despite setbacks. It's through this constant effort that you develop the mental fortitude to face even the toughest challenges. The power of daily habits cannot be underestimated. What you do on a daily basis shapes your future, as small, consistent actions compound over time to create lasting change. When you're facing difficult circumstances or feeling broken, it's easy to neglect the simple things that help maintain your well-being. However, daily habits are the foundation of resilience. They are the consistent practices that support your mental, emotional, and physical health. By committing to habits like regular exercise, meditation, journaling, or eating nourishing foods, you create a routine that grounds you even in the most turbulent times. These habits become a source of strength, helping you to stay focused, maintain your energy, and cultivate a positive mindset. When life feels out of control, your daily habits serve as a reliable anchor, offering structure and stability. The power of daily habits is not just about the activities themselves, but about the discipline and consistency they require. It's through these small, intentional actions that you build a resilient mindset and pave the way for your success. Harnessing the power of emotional discipline is crucial when navigating moments of brokenness and adversity. Emotions are powerful forces that can easily overwhelm us, cloud our judgment, and dictate our actions, especially in times of stress. However, emotional discipline allows you to acknowledge and understand your feelings without letting them control you. It's about recognizing the emotions you're experiencing, whether it's fear, anger, sadness, or frustration, and choosing how you respond to them. Rather than reacting impulsively, emotional discipline empowers you to pause, reflect, and make conscious decisions that align with your goals and values. This practice of self-regulation helps you remain calm and focused, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Developing emotional discipline is not about suppressing or ignoring your feelings, it's about learning to manage them in a way that helps you maintain clarity and perspective. By mastering this skill, you can make better decisions, maintain healthier relationships, and continue moving forward in the face of adversity. Emotional discipline is an ongoing practice, but each step you take towards mastering it builds a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Growth through setbacks is a powerful and transformative concept. When we encounter challenges or experience failure, it often feels as though we are being set back or held back from our goals. However, every setback is an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-discovery. These moments of difficulty are not roadblocks, but stepping stones that contribute to our development. They force us to reflect on our actions, learn from our mistakes, and build resilience. Setbacks challenge our perspectives and push us outside of our comfort zones, encouraging us to adapt, innovate, and find new ways to approach our goals. In fact, many of the most successful individuals have faced significant setbacks in their lives, yet those very experiences have shaped them into stronger, more capable people. The key is to embrace setbacks as part of your journey, rather than viewing them as failures. They are an essential part of the process, teaching you invaluable lessons about perseverance, problem solving, and personal growth. By shifting your mindset and focusing on what you can learn from each setback, you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Every challenge faced becomes a building block for a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Success is built on persistence, and it is one of the most fundamental principles in overcoming adversity. When faced with setbacks, it can be easy to lose sight of our goals or become disheartened. However, true success is not about avoiding failure, but about how we respond to it. Persistence is the ability to keep going when things get tough, to keep putting in the work, even when the results are not immediately visible. It's about refusing to give up after a setback or a disappointment, and instead continuing to push forward with determination and resilience. Every successful person has experienced failures and challenges along the way. But they have built their success not by avoiding those obstacles, but by facing them head on and refusing to let them define their journey. Persistence is about consistently showing up, doing the work, and learning from every mistake. It is about maintaining a long-term vision, even when the road gets rough. Success is not a single moment or achievement. It is the result of the consistent effort and the commitment to keep moving forward, one step at a time, no matter the challenges. Your mindset shapes your reality, influencing how you perceive challenges and how you respond to them. The way you think directly impacts the way you experience the world and how you approach your goals. A positive, growth-oriented mindset enables you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. It empowers you to stay focused, resilient, and motivated even when the going gets tough. On the other hand, a negative or fixed mindset can limit your potential, leading you to doubt your abilities and giving up at the first sign of difficulty. How you view yourself and your circumstances has the power to either lift you up or hold you back. When you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, you create the mental space needed for success to manifest. Your thoughts guide your actions, and your actions shape your outcomes. By shifting your mindset to one of possibility, resilience, and determination, you can transform your perspective and ultimately your reality. Success is not just about external circumstances, it's about the internal dialogue you have with yourself and the belief that you can achieve greatness despite the challenges you face. Purpose provides direction by giving you a clear sense of why you're pursuing your goals and what drives you forward, even in the face of adversity. When you have a strong sense of purpose, it becomes your guiding force, helping you stay focused on what truly matters. During tough times, your purpose serves as a reminder of why you must keep going and how each step you take contributes to a larger vision. It helps you navigate through the uncertainties and challenges by providing clarity on your path. Without purpose, it's easy to get lost or discouraged, as it may seem like there's no reason to keep pushing through the hardships. But when you are aligned with your purpose, each obstacle becomes a stepping stone, something to overcome in service of a greater goal. Your purpose gives you the resilience to keep moving forward, even when the journey is long or difficult. It fuels your motivation, keeps you grounded in your values, and ensures that you are always progressing towards something meaningful, even when things don't go as planned. Embrace the journey, not just the destination, because growth and transformation occur during the process, not just at the finish line. The path to your goals is filled with challenges, lessons, and opportunities to develop. While it's important to have a clear vision of where you're headed, the real value lies in the steps you take along the way. Each moment you face adversity, push through doubts, and overcome obstacles shapes you into the person you need to become to achieve your ultimate success. If you focus solely on the destination, you risk missing out on the growth and insights that can only come through the journey itself. The journey is where you build resilience, strengthen your character, and learn valuable skills that will serve you far beyond the destination. By fully embracing the process, you're able to appreciate the small wins, learn from your setbacks, and celebrate your progress, which will keep you motivated and focused. So as you pursue your dreams, don't just look ahead to the end result. Find meaning and purpose in every step you take and trust that the journey is just as important as the destination. Believe in your limitless potential, for within you lies the power to overcome any challenge and achieve greatness. Too often, we limit ourselves based on past experiences, failures, or the opinions of others. But true success comes from recognizing that your potential is not defined by your circumstances. It's not about where you come from or what you faced in the past. It's about your willingness to push beyond what you think is possible. When you believe in your limitless potential, you unlock the strength to transform adversity into opportunity. Every setback becomes a lesson, and every obstacle becomes a stepping stone toward personal growth. By shifting your mindset and embracing the idea that there are no limits to what you can accomplish, you free yourself to pursue your dreams with confidence and determination. Your potential is only constrained by the boundaries you place on yourself. Therefore, expand those boundaries and never doubt your ability to rise above challenges and achieve extraordinary things. You are capable of far more than you think. And when you believe in your own limitless potential, you set yourself on a path to success that knows no bounds. Embracing brokenness as a catalyst means recognizing that moments of vulnerability, pain, and hardship are not the end, but the beginning of a transformative journey. When life presents challenges, they can serve as opportunities for growth rather than as permanent barriers. These difficult moments can shake us to our core, but they can also break us open in ways that invite healing, self-discovery, and renewal. The process of becoming whole again often begins with acknowledging and accepting our brokenness. This is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of courage, choosing to face and embrace the cracks in our lives rather than ignoring them. Through this acceptance, we begin to see that our struggles do not define us, but instead have the potential to shape us into stronger, more resilient individuals. When we choose to view brokenness as a catalyst for growth, we unlock the power to transform pain into strength, failure into learning, and setbacks into comebacks. The universal experience of struggle reminds us that no matter who we are or where we come from, we all face challenges that test our strength and resilience. Struggle is an inherent part of being human, and while it may feel isolating in the moment, it is comforting to realize that everyone, at some point, encounters their own battles. This shared experience connects us all, regardless of our backgrounds, achievements, or circumstances. Struggles manifest in many forms: personal hardships, professional setbacks, health issues, or emotional pain. In these times, it's easy to feel as though we are alone in our suffering, but the truth is, these struggles are part of a much larger human story. Even those who have reached great heights have faced significant obstacles along the way. When we acknowledge this universal truth, it helps us feel less isolated and more connected to others. Knowing that our struggles are not unique can give us the strength to continue moving forward, as we realize that overcoming adversity is not only possible, but also an essential part of the human experience. When faced with setbacks, it can be easy to view them as failures or insurmountable obstacles. However, one of the most powerful shifts in mindset is reframing setbacks as stepping stones to success. Every setback, no matter how painful or difficult, carries valuable lessons that can propel us forward if we choose to see them as opportunities for growth. When we encounter challenges, they force us to reassess our strategies, strengthen our resolve, and develop new skills or perspectives. These moments of adversity can shape our character, deepen our understanding, and refine our abilities. By reinterpreting setbacks as stepping stones, we begin to understand that success is not a straight path, but a journey of overcoming and learning. Each time we stumble, we gather insights that can guide our next steps, building resilience and fortitude. The key is not to be discouraged by setbacks, but to embrace them as part of the process, recognizing that they ultimately bring us closer to our goals and dreams. When we face times of brokenness or struggle, it can feel as though we are completely alone, trapped in our pain with no one who truly understands. This sense of isolation is one of the most challenging aspects of adversity. It's easy to convince ourselves that we are the only ones enduring such hardship, that no one else has felt the weight of our struggle. This illusion of isolation can make our difficulties feel even more insurmountable. However, it's essential to remember that brokenness is a universal experience. Every person, regardless of their status, achievements, or outward appearance, has encountered moments of difficulty and despair. The isolation we feel is often an emotional state rather than a physical one. Reaching out to others, sharing our stories, and seeking support can break through this sense of loneliness. Connecting with those who have gone through similar experiences can remind us that we are not alone in our journey. We are all part of a shared human experience, and by acknowledging our interconnectedness, we can find strength in the collective power of support and understanding. When faced with overwhelming challenges, it's easy to feel paralyzed by the sheer magnitude of the problem. The weight of the situation can make us feel like we're drowning in it, unable to move forward. However, the key to overcoming these obstacles is not to tackle everything at once, but rather to break the problem down into manageable steps. By focusing on one small task at a time, we reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed and make the problem seem less daunting. Each small step we take becomes a victory, and with each victory we build momentum. This approach allows us to regain a sense of control and progress even in the face of adversity. When we focus on the present task rather than the entire problem, we create a clear path forward, allowing us to move through the challenge with greater ease and confidence. It's not about solving everything all at once. It's about making steady, purposeful progress, one manageable step at a time. Life is often compared to a mountain with peaks of success and valleys of struggle. Every person faces their own mountain, but the way we approach the climb determines whether we reach the summit or become stuck along the way. The journey up is not easy. There will be steep slopes, rocky terrain, and moments when it feels like progress is slow or even impossible. However, each challenge we face on this climb is an opportunity for growth, resilience, and learning. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Just as climbers take each step carefully and strategically, we must approach our life's challenges with the same mindset, breaking the journey into smaller, manageable parts. With each step, we build strength, confidence, and determination. Along the way, there will be moments of doubt and fatigue, but with persistence, we can continue upward. The summit may seem far off, but with each challenge overcome, we get closer to our goal, and eventually we can look back and realize just how far we've come. The climb may be difficult, but it is the effort and perseverance that ultimately lead to the most rewarding victories. Acceptance is a powerful force that can transform how we approach life's challenges. Often we resist what we cannot change, whether it's circumstances, our emotions, or the actions of others. However, resistance only intensifies our struggles. Acceptance, on the other hand, creates space for peace and growth. It does not mean giving up or resigning ourselves to a passive existence, but rather embracing the reality of our situation while acknowledging the power we have to respond in a way that supports our well-being. Acceptance allows us to free ourselves from the grip of frustration, anger, and regret, helping us focus on what we can control and change. By accepting ourselves with all our flaws and imperfections, we begin to unlock our true potential. It is only when we stop fighting against the reality of our struggles that we can truly begin to learn, adapt, and grow from them. Acceptance empowers us to move forward with clarity and courage, knowing that our worth is not defined by the challenges we face, but by how we rise above them. Taking active control of your life means stepping into the driver's seat instead of being a passenger. It is about making deliberate choices and taking responsibility for how you respond to your circumstances, rather than allowing external factors or emotions to dictate your actions. Life may not always unfold the way we expect, but we have the power to choose how we engage with it. This doesn't mean we control everything, but we control our responses, our mindset, and the actions we take in the face of adversity. Active control is about setting intentions, creating a plan, and committing to taking consistent steps forward, no matter how small. It means facing challenges head on, not waiting for them to pass, but instead taking proactive steps to overcome them. When we take active control, we stop waiting for change and begin creating it ourselves. We stop feeling like victims of circumstance and recognize that we hold the key to shaping our own future. Active control empowers us to stop letting life happen to us and instead begin creating the life we want to live. Pain, whether physical, emotional, or mental, is an inevitable part of life. However, it does not have to define us or hold us back. Instead, we can choose to transform our pain into a source of growth. Every challenge, hardship, and moment of suffering carries within it the potential for deeper learning and self-discovery. The key is to shift our perspective and see pain as a catalyst rather than an obstacle. When we face pain head-on without resistance or denial, we begin to understand its lessons. Pain teaches us about our limits, our resilience, and our ability to adapt. It provides us with opportunities to become more compassionate, more patient, and more connected with ourselves and others. By accepting pain as a part of the human experience, we learn to integrate it rather than allowing it to define our story. Growth through pain does not happen overnight. It requires intention, time, and a willingness to embrace discomfort. It's about finding meaning in difficult experiences and using them as stepping stones toward personal transformation. The most significant growth often emerges from the darkest moments, as we are forced to reevaluate our beliefs, our priorities, and our values. Ultimately, pain, when transformed, becomes a tool for empowerment. It becomes the force that propels us toward greater strength, wisdom, and resilience. By choosing to grow through pain, we rise above it, emerging stronger, more self-aware, and ready to face the challenges of life with renewed purpose. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that self-care is something indulgent, optional, or reserved only for times of excess or vacation. However, self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity for our well-being. It is the foundation upon which we build our resilience, our health, and our capacity to engage with life effectively. Neglecting self-care can lead to burnout, fatigue, and a diminished ability to cope with life's challenges. Self-care is not just about spa days or pampering. It encompasses a holistic approach to nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. It includes setting boundaries, getting enough rest, nourishing your body with healthy food, and engaging in activities that restore your mental clarity and emotional balance. It's about creating space in your life for relaxation, reflection, and activities that replenish you rather than drain you. The importance of self-care extends beyond individual health. When we take care of ourselves, we become better equipped to care for others. Our relationships, careers, and passions thrive when we prioritize our own well-being. Self-care is a proactive way of ensuring that we are strong and capable enough to handle the demands of life without sacrificing our sense of self or our health. Investing in self-care is an investment in your future. It is about recognizing that your worth is not defined by your productivity or the demands others place on you. By caring for yourself, you replenish your energy and resources, ensuring that you can show up fully for the people and endeavors that matter most to you. Self-care is not selfish, it is an act of responsibility and self-respect. Resilience isn't something we are born with, it is a skill we cultivate over time. One of the most effective ways to build resilience is through consistent daily habits. These habits are the small, intentional actions we take each day that contribute to our emotional, mental, and physical strength, preparing us to face challenges with grace and perseverance. Resilience starts with the basics, establishing routines that support well-being. Whether it's prioritizing sleep, eating nourishing meals, or making time for physical exercise, these habits provide a strong foundation. But it also involves mental and emotional habits like practicing gratitude, staying connected with others, and regularly reflecting on our experiences. These seemingly simple actions, when practiced consistently, create a resilience that allows us to weather storms and rise stronger in the face of adversity. Daily habits build resilience by promoting a sense of control and stability. When we establish positive routines, we reduce the chaos and uncertainty in our lives, giving us a solid base from which to approach challenges. These habits help us regulate our emotions and responses, giving us the tools to navigate stress, setbacks, and difficult circumstances without becoming overwhelmed. Furthermore, these habits create a sense of progress. Even on days when we don't feel like we're accomplishing much, sticking to our daily routines can provide a sense of purpose and direction. Over time, the compound effect of these habits accumulates, strengthening us physically, mentally, and emotionally. Building resilience through daily habits is a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and commitment, we start to see the benefits: greater clarity, more energy, and an enhanced ability to cope with life's ups and downs. By making resilience-building habits a non-negotiable part of our daily lives, we prepare ourselves for whatever challenges come our way. Emotional discipline is the ability to manage and control our emotions, particularly in times of stress or adversity. It's not about suppressing or ignoring our feelings, but learning how to respond to them in a way that supports our goals and well-being. The power of emotional discipline lies in our capacity to prevent emotions from controlling us and instead use them as a tool for growth. When we harness emotional discipline, we gain the ability to pause and reflect before reacting. This pause is critical because it allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Instead of letting frustration, anger, or anxiety dictate our behavior, emotional discipline helps us choose a response that aligns with our values and desired outcomes. This control over our emotions creates a space for clear thinking, better decision-making, and stronger relationships. In the face of challenges, emotional discipline becomes especially valuable. Life is full of unexpected obstacles. and it's easy to become overwhelmed or reactive when things don't go as planned. However, when we cultivate emotional discipline, we can approach difficulties with calmness and resilience. We can acknowledge our emotions without letting them dictate our actions. Instead of spiraling into negativity, we can use our emotional energy to fuel problem solving and resilience. Emotional discipline also plays a key role in building self-awareness. By learning to observe our emotions without judgment, we can gain deeper insight into our triggers and patterns. This awareness allows us to better understand ourselves and improve how we navigate difficult situations. It also allows us to maintain our inner peace even when external circumstances are turbulent. Harnessing emotional discipline doesn't mean we always suppress our feelings or avoid difficult emotions. Instead, it means we take responsibility for how we respond to them. When we can choose our emotional reactions, we take control of our mental and emotional state, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. With practice, emotional discipline becomes a powerful tool that strengthens our overall resilience and well-being. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life. No matter how carefully we plan or how committed we are to our goals, there will always be moments when things don't go as expected. However, these moments of difficulty and disappointment are not just obstacles, they are opportunities for growth. It's in these times of adversity that our true potential is often revealed. Growth through setbacks requires a shift in perspective. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, we can choose to see them as stepping stones. Each setback offers valuable lessons that we can learn from. It challenges us to reassess our approach, refine our strategies, and build resilience. These experiences teach us the importance of perseverance, flexibility, and adaptability, traits that are essential for personal growth. When we encounter setbacks, it's easy to become disheartened or frustrated. However, growth through setbacks is about embracing the discomfort and using it as fuel to move forward. It's about recognizing that failure is not the end, but a part of the process. The most successful people are not those who have never failed, but those who have learned how to bounce back stronger each time they do. Setbacks also offer us the chance to cultivate emotional resilience. When we face challenges, our emotional responses can either empower us or hold us back. By learning how to manage our emotions during setbacks, whether it's disappointment, frustration, or fear, we can maintain our focus and continue pushing forward. This emotional resilience helps us keep a positive mindset even when circumstances seem bleak. Moreover, setbacks often provide clarity. They force us to pause and evaluate our paths, ensuring that we are on the right track. Sometimes a setback is the universe's way of redirecting us to a better opportunity or encouraging us to pivot in a new direction. By learning to embrace setbacks as a natural part of life, we gain the courage to take risks and face challenges head-on, knowing that even in our struggles, we are growing. Ultimately, growth through setbacks is about developing a mindset of perseverance and resilience. Instead of allowing obstacles to define us, we can choose to let them refine us. Every setback, when approached with the right attitude, becomes an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. This mindset not only helps us overcome challenges, but also propels us forward towards success. Success is rarely achieved overnight. While moments of sudden breakthrough can happen, they are often the result of persistent effort over time. The true path to success is paved with determination, hard work, and the ability to continue pushing forward even in the face of adversity. It is through persistence that we turn our dreams into reality. Persistence means showing up day after day, even when the progress is slow or the results are not immediately visible. It's about taking consistent action, no matter how small, and refusing to give up when obstacles arise. Many successful people have faced countless setbacks, failures, and challenges. What sets them apart is their ability to keep going when others might have quit. Building persistence requires developing a mindset that views setbacks not as the end, but as part of the process. Every challenge, every failure is a learning opportunity, a chance to improve and adjust. Persistence is not about being perfect, it's about keeping the momentum going, learning from mistakes, and maintaining focus on the long-term goal. Persistence also involves resilience. There will be moments when you feel discouraged or overwhelmed. During those times, it's crucial to remind yourself why you started and what you are working toward. When you persist, you build not only your skills, but also your character. You become more resourceful, creative, and adaptable, which enhances your ability to tackle any challenges that come your way. Success is rarely the result of a single big decision or action. It is instead a collection of small, consistent efforts over time. Every step forward, no matter how incremental, brings you closer to your goal. By staying persistent, you create a compounding effect of effort, where each action builds upon the last, resulting in significant progress over time. Moreover, persistence fosters confidence. As you continue to push through challenges and see incremental progress, you develop a stronger belief in your abilities. This growing self-assurance is essential for facing future obstacles with a positive mindset. It becomes easier to take on new challenges because you know you have the ability to persist and ultimately succeed. The key to success is not in avoiding failure, but in continuing to persist despite it. Every step taken with determination adds up. Even when the journey is long or the path is uncertain, persistence ensures that we remain on course and eventually reach our destination. Ultimately, success is built on persistence because without it, even the best ideas or talents will not fully materialize. Persistence is the bridge between aspiration and achievement. The way you perceive the world around you has a profound impact on your experience of life. Your mindset, the lens through which you view challenges, opportunities, and obstacles, plays a central role in determining the outcomes you experience. Whether you see the world as a place full of possibilities or as a battleground against insurmountable odds will directly shape how you approach life. A positive mindset enables you to approach challenges with optimism, resilience, and the belief that solutions exist. When you believe that setbacks are temporary and that you have the ability to grow through adversity, you are more likely to persist and find creative ways to overcome obstacles. This attitude fosters a sense of control over your life and empowers you to take proactive steps toward your goals, even in the face of adversity. Conversely, a negative mindset can hinder progress and limit potential. When you focus on what's wrong, what's lacking, or what you can't do, you inadvertently reinforce those beliefs. The thoughts you hold become the reality you experience. For example, if you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, you may begin to act in ways that affirm that belief, potentially missing out on opportunities or avoiding challenges altogether. Your mindset also influences your emotional responses. When faced with difficulties, a person with a growth-oriented mindset will tend to view them as opportunities for growth, while someone with a fixed mindset may feel defeated or helpless. This difference in perspective affects the way you process experiences, make decisions, and interact with others. The more you cultivate a mindset that embraces learning, adaptability, and possibility, the more you will transform challenges into stepping stones towards success. Moreover, the way you frame your own abilities can significantly affect your self-esteem and motivation. A growth mindset encourages you to see your talents and intelligence as qualities that can be developed with effort and practice. When you adopt this perspective, you are more likely to embrace challenges, persevere through difficulties, and continue to develop new skills. In contrast, a fixed mindset assumes that your abilities are innate and unchangeable, leading you to avoid challenges that might expose your weaknesses. Your mindset is also a reflection of your beliefs about yourself and the world. If you believe that you are capable of creating change in your life, that belief will drive your actions and choices. On the other hand, if you believe that circumstances are out of your control, you may feel helpless, disempowered, and reluctant to take action. This belief influences your behavior and interactions with others, shaping your reality in ways that are often subconscious. The power of mindset is not just about thinking positively, it's about thinking strategically and intentionally. By choosing to adopt a mindset that empowers you to take action, embrace challenges, and remain open to learning, you can shape a reality that is filled with growth, possibility, and success. Your mindset is the filter through which you view the world and respond to it. It is an essential tool in creating the life you want. Your mindset is the key to unlocking your potential and shaping your reality. It influences how you approach challenges, how you view opportunities, and how you respond to setbacks. By adopting a mindset that is positive, growth-oriented, and resilient, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones, embrace learning and development, and ultimately create the life you envision. Remember, it is not the external circumstances that define your path, but the way you perceive and respond to them. With the right mindset, you can shape your world, overcome adversity, and achieve your fullest potential. The power is in your hands. Believe in it, cultivate it, and watch as your reality transforms.